Namaste. Thank you for joining this live session of Hatha Yoga. This class is suitable for all level of practitioner, beginner, intermediate and advanced level. For this class, you can use two blocks and one step. We will explore some of the hamstring stretch, sun salutation, forward bending and lateral extension. So let's get started. So we will start our class by gentle sitting warm-ups. So we can sit in any sitting posture like cross leg posture or maybe in Vajrasana. So if you can't sit directly in Vajrasana, you can use a block. Just place a block underneath your buttocks to give a height to your buttocks. Move your excess flush of your buttocks out to the side. Press your fingertips either sides of your buttocks and slightly lift your chest up. Shoulders roll back and down. From here, sustain the height of your spine. Now bring your both hands into shoulder level there. Stretch your both hands away from each other. Roll your shoulders back again and down there. Now from here, externally rotate your right arm out to the side. At the same time, internally rotate your left arm. Now from here, switch. Internally right and externally left. Again, switch. Externally right, internally left. Again, switch. Two more times. Switch. And switch. And gently release your arms down to the side. Now we're going to do the lateral sides of the extension. With inhalation, raise your right hand up. Stretch your sides of the torso. Lift your shoulders up. And then walk left through your left hand halfway. Press your fingertips or bring your palms down. Bend your elbows and lean towards your left side. At the same time, you're going to stretch your right forearm towards the finger and give a lateral extension towards your right side of the torso. Your neck is free, so you can look down, you can look forward, or you can look up. Make sure you have no tension around your neck. And then slowly inhale, come back. And exhale, hands down to the side. And then next inhalation, raise your left hand up. Stretch means lifting your sides of the torso. And then walk right through your right hand halfway, bringing your palms down. Bend your elbows and lean towards your left side. Now stretch your left forearm towards the fingers. And you can look down or look forward, wherever you want to bring your neck to follow. After completing few breaths, inhale, come back and exhale, hands down to the side. And from here, slide yourself forward, move the block to the side and sit in Dandasana. And move your excess flush of your buttocks to the side. From here, we're gonna moving into bound angle pose. So tilting your right leg to the right side, externally rotate your right leg and same with your left leg. Bring your feet together. Bring your interlace your fingers and bring your hands under your feet. Press your feet down, pull the fingers up, shoulders rolled back. Make sure your back of the head is in line with your buttocks. Press and lift your chest. Allow your knees and thighs to go down. And then gently shake your legs. After a few breaths, slightly bring your feet forward. If required, again move your excess flush of your buttocks out to the side. Press the fingertips by the either sides of your buttocks and lift your chest up. And then inhale and reach your both hands up. Hook your thumb and then slightly lift your chest more. Then open your hands and with exhalation bending forward just halfway. Sustain the height of your spine and then bring your both hands down one by one. We're gonna follow one more breath. So inhale, lift your chest up and exhale, move your fingers slightly more forward. Move forward and release your head down. Allow your knees and thighs to go down. It's external rotation on your thighs. Your elbows are straight. You're giving a length to your spine by pulling your spine from the lower back. Your fingers are in cup shape and your palms are slightly wider than your shoulder. And then inhale, head up. Walk your palms back and raise your both hands up and exhale, hands down to the side. From here, we're gonna move into gentle Janu Sirsasana. So extending your right leg forward, bringing your sole of your left foot closer to your right inner thigh. If required, again move your excess flush of your buttocks out to the side. You are giving a pressure to your inner thigh against your sole. There. So your right thigh is internally rotating. So your second toe is in line with your shin bone, knee and your top of your thighs. Now again press your fingertips and lift your chest up. There. Now inhale and raise your both hands up and exhale, bend forward halfway and just bring your both hands down one by one. Now inhale, look forward. I'm quite flexible so I can reach my inner and outer edges of the foot. If you can't, maybe you can rest your hands on the floor and press the fingertips, or you can use the strap by wrapping your strap in the center arch of your right foot. Press your palms, press your strap against your center arch of your foot and lengthening your spine. Just hold for a few breaths. Pull your strap against your center arch of your right foot and slightly lift your chest up, keeping the shoulders down. Make sure your elbows are straight and your foot is relatively flexed. It's not overdoing, but flex. After taking few breaths, inhale and raise your both hands up and exhale, hands down to the side. And then gently switch your leg, so extending your left leg forward, bending your right knee, externally rotate your right leg and bring your sole of your right foot against the inner thigh of your left foot. If required, again move your excess flush of your buttocks to the side. So your right heel is closer to your left inner groin, keeping your left foot internally rotated. So your second toe is in line with your shin bone and your knee and your top of your thighs. Now again press your fingertips, lift your chest up and raise your both hands up. Inhale and exhale, bend forward just first halfway and then sustain the height of your spine. Bring your both hands down, or can be hold your outer and inner edges of your foot. Once you hold your foot, press your palm against your foot and lift your chest up, keeping the shoulders down. This time we are looking for straight elbow, so straighten your elbows and look forward. Don't overdo with your neck, so your neck is just following your spine. Allow your right knee and thighs to go down. Press your left thigh down to the floor, engaging your kneecap, and lift your chest up. After completing few breaths, inhale and raise your both hands up, and exhale, hands down to the side. Now extend your both legs forward. We're gonna revisit the bound angle and the butterfly pose. So directly come back into bound angle pose first, and then start your butterfly movement. Now from here, we're gonna lie down on one side of the torso, and then little bit internal and external rotation of your thighs. So you lie down on your first, suppose left side of the torso, bend your knees. You can support your head with your palm like this, bend your knees, or you can rest your head on your elbows like this. So chair pose with your legs, so it's 90-90 there. You can support your right palm in front of your chest there. From there you pick your right leg up, so means your right knee is up, and then bring your right heel closer to your hamstring there, or closer to your hips here. This is external rotation with your thigh. From there, you're gonna internally rotate your right leg. Internally, make a clockwise circle with your knees, not with your heel, not with your buttocks, but with your knees. So you are trying to make a bigger zero with your knees. There. Make a bigger zero. Now this is external rotation. There. Again, internal and external. Again, internal and external. Do it a few times, like 6 to 8 times. Making a bigger zero with your knee. Clip your heel closer to your buttocks. There. Make sure you are grinding your femur bone into this ball and socket joint. This. There. Very. And after taking 6 to 8 cycle, release your right leg down. Now same with the other side. So chair pose with your legs there. You can rest your head on your elbows and your biceps there. 90 with your legs, so your legs are in chair pose. You can support your left palm in front of your chest, and then pick your left leg up. Clip your heel closer to your closer to your hamstring, means closer to your buttocks there. This is external rotation in your left thigh. From there, you're gonna internally rotate your left thigh. There. This is internal rotation. And then make a zero with your knee. There. Again, external and internal. Again, internal and external. Don't be in a rush, so it's a slow movement, kind of grinding the femur into this ball and socket joint. External and internal. In external and internal. One more time, last time for now. And as you complete, slowly release your left leg down, support with your palm, looking down to the floor, and gently come back. And from here, we're gonna do one round of sun salutation, and we will continue our further practice. So for this, stand up, and if you have two blocks, bring your two blocks closer to you and come in front of your yoga mat. For now, we are looking for the feet hip width distance apart variation. So bring your feet hip width distance apart. Second toe is pointing forward. Yes, and then lift your all toes up. Spread your fingers away from each other and release your toes down from pinky finger to big toe. There. Keep your arches lifted, engaging your kneecap. Buttocks rolled under. Shoulders rolled back and stretch your forearms towards the fingers there. Chin is parallel to the floor. And then bring your both hands into prayer pose, Anjali Mudra. Deep inhalation and deep exhalation. In your next inhalation, raise your both hands up, Urdhva Hastasana with your hands and stretch your forearm towards the finger. And with exhalation, bending forward from your hip just for halfway first, and then bring your both hands down. There. If you can't reach the floor with your fingertips, you can use two blocks by either sides of your foot, or you can place the block in front of your foot, press your fingertips and look forward. It's not a flexion of your neck, it's just the back of the head is in line with your spine. So you are looking somewhere forward in your mat. Keeping the spine straight this time. Now move your block to the side, bring your palms down, stepping your left leg back directly in line with your left hip, dropping the left knee down and point your left toes behind. Again, press your fingertips and lift your chest up. If you can't reach the floor with your fingertips, again use two blocks by the either sides of your foot and press your palms or the fingertips to lift your chest up. I am quite flexible, so I am not using the block, so I can use my fingertips to lift my chest up. There. Keep pressing the four corners of your front foot and the top of your back foot. Stretch the back leg, toes behind, and keeping your chest lifted. So again, don't overdo with your neck. It's not flexion or not looking down to the floor. It's just following your back of the head is in line with your spine. There. If you are not feeling any stretch on your back leg quads, move your back leg slightly more back and then point your toes behind. From there, bringing your palms down, stepping your right leg back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Spread your fingers, press your palms, move your buttocks behind, press your palms, move your shoulders away from your ear, Lift your buttocks up towards the ceiling and gently straighten the back of the knee. Very good. So your feet hip width distance apart, toes in and heels out, and your palms mat width distance apart. Now slide yourself forward into high plank. There. With exhalation, release your knees down to the floor, chest in between your palms, and chin on the floor. Astanga Namaskar, 8 limb pose, keeping the shoulders rolled back and away from the ear. Very good. Now, in your next inhalation, point your toes behind, roll your buttocks under, press your palm, slide yourself forward, and lift your chest up. There. Shoulders rolled back, elbows into the body, press your palms and lift your chest up. While sustaining the posture, try to stretch your toes behind, internally rotate your both thighs. And with exhalation, release your chest slightly down, press your palms and return to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Very good. Now stepping your right leg forward, closer to your right thumb, and this time we don't want to drop our knees down, so this time we are looking for different variation. So press your fingertips and lift your chest up. So this time open up the back of your left knee and press your fingertips and lift your chest up. There. While you are maintaining the posture, stretch through your back leg heel behind. Press the four corners of your front foot down. Press the fingertips and lift your chest up. Good. Now, again, stepping your left leg forward. Again, feet apart, hip width distance, and look slightly forward in front of your yoga mat. Uttanasana. And see if you can, from here, without bending your spine, try to straighten the back of the knees if you can. Otherwise, it's absolutely fine to bend your knees in order to straighten your spine. Good. Now stretch your arms forward. Inhale and raise your both hands up. Udo Hastasana with your hands. We're going to complete the cycle. With exhalation, bending forward again, halfway, and then again bring your both hands down, one by one, and look slightly forward in front of your yoga mat. There. You can use two blocks as well, by either sides of your foot, or can be in front of your foot. So you can choose any variation. Here, I am not using the block. There. Now bend your knees, stepping back with your right leg in line with your right hip, and release the right knee down, pointing the right toes behind. Press the fingertips and lift your chest up. There. So make sure while sustaining the posture, your front leg, knee and ankle is in one line. Pressing through your top of your feet, shin bone down to the floor, and press the fingertips, Shoulders rolled back and lift your chest up. There. Good. And then bring your palms down, stepping back through your left leg, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Spreading your fingers away from each other, palms apart, mat with distance up, feet apart, hip width distance, toes in, heels out. Press through your palm, lift your sit bone up towards the ceiling. Your shoulders are away from the ear. And then see if you can push your thighs back and descending your heels down to the floor. After taking few breaths, slide yourself forward into high plank. And with exhalation, release your knees down, revisit 8-lean pose. Bring your chest closer to your palms and neck, chin on the floor. There. Shoulders rolled back, away from the ear, elbows into the body. And then point your toes behind, press your palm and slide yourself forward and up and lift your chest up, shoulders rolled back, elbows into the body. By pressing your palms, you lift your chest up. While sustaining the posture, stretch your toes behind, internally rotate your both thighs. And with exhalation, release your chest slightly down, press your palms and come up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, again downward facing dog. There. Keep pressing your palms, your heels, more than your toes. And then stepping your left leg forward, closer to your left thumb. Press your fingertips and lift your chest up. There. We are using different variation by straightening the back of your right knee. Yeah. And stretching your right heel behind. Press the fingertips, lift your chest up. After taking few breaths, stepping forward with your right leg. Again, feet hip width distance apart and press your fingertips by the either sides of your foot and look slightly forward, straightening your spine. You are allowed to bend your knees slightly if you can't reach the fingertips in order to straighten your spine. And see if you can straighten in the back of the knees gradually. Now bend your knees, stretch your arms forward, inhale, raise your both hands up, Urdhva Hastasana. Now bring your palms together, come back into Namaste, Pranamasana, and release. From here, let's revisit downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, stepping your right leg forward, closer to your right thumb, press your fingertips and lift your chest up. revisit the equestrian pose with right leg forward, and then again stepping your right leg back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, and then stepping your left leg forward. Equestrian pose by placing your left leg forward, and from here stepping your right leg forward again and move your buttocks down towards the floor. There, if you can't sit like this, you can use a block underneath your buttocks, or you can use a block just underneath your heels like this. Yeah. If you have less flexibility in your ankle, so you can use the block like this, or you can sit on the block, whatever suits for you. I'm quite flexible, so I'm not using the block there. Once you are sitting like this, turn your both foot out to the side, press your fingertips and lift your chest up. There. Inhale and raise your both hands up, hook your thumb and lift your chest up, and then open your hands, and then exhale, bend forward just halfway first and bring your both hands down, spreading your fingers in cup shape. So we're gonna follow one more breath. Inhale and look forward, slightly lift your chest forward and up, and with exhalation move your fingers forward and release your head to look down. There. Once you get into the pose, see if you can move your both thighs away from each other by giving a pressure to your thighs to externally rotate. Sustain for a few breaths while I am counting 3 rounds. While I am counting 3 rounds, 1, your elbows are straight, your fingers in cup shape, and your palms are wider than your shoulders. 2, keep moving your both thighs away from each other and giving an external rotation to your thighs. And 3, with inhalation, lift your head slightly up, walk your palms back and raise your both hands up. Join your hands together and bring your palms into Namaste there. And once you're there, see if you can push your knees away from each other, bite through your elbow and bring your palms closer to the center of your chest there. And lift your chest up by pulling through your lower back. Keep moving your both thighs and knees away from each other by externally rotating. Sustain the posture while I am counting 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. Now inhale and raise your both hands up and exhale, hands down, bring your palms down and stepping your both legs back one by one to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And from here, stepping your one leg forward, then other leg forward and release your buttocks down. Sit down with your buttocks and extending your legs forward. Sit in Dandasana. Sit in Dandasana by moving your excess flush of your buttocks out to the side to making the sit bone more grounded. Thighs rolled in, so second toe is pointing up towards the ceiling. Press your fingertips and lift your chest up. Shoulders roll back and down. From here, moving your right leg out to the side and then left leg out to the side. Keeping your thighs again rolled in, moving the excess flush of your flex again out to the side if it requires. So your second toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. Press the fingertips and lift your chest up. From here, inhale and raise your both hands up. Hook your thumb and lift your chest up. Lift your sides of the torso up. Open your hands and exhale, bend forward just halfway, and from here stretch your forearm towards the finger and then bring your both hands down one by one, fingers in cup shape. Inhale, lengthening your spine and look forward. While sustaining the posture, make sure your foot are relatively flexed. It's not overdoing and not pointing, so it's relatively flexed. So second toe is pointing up towards the ceiling and it should not be out to the side. So turn your foot in, internal rotation on your thighs. Look forward. And with exhalation, moving your fingers slightly more forward, and release your back of the head down. Once you're there, try to press your fingertip and externally rotating your biceps out to the side. Maintain the posture while I am counting 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then complete your exhalation. In your next inhalation, lift your head up, walk your palms back and raise your both hands up, and exhale, hands down to the side. Press the fingertips, lift your chest up. Now inhale, raising your right hand up, stretch your right forearm towards the finger and then walk left through your left hand, not much forward, just halfway. Now bring your palms down, bend your elbow and lean towards your left side. At the same time, stretch your right forearm towards the finger. There. Roll the upper shoulder back. Your neck is free. You can look down, you can look forward, or you can look up. And then inhale, come back and exhale, hands down to the side. Now inhale and raising your left hand up, stretch the forearm towards the finger and then walk right through your right hand, bringing your palms down, bend your elbow and lean to the right side. There. Stretch the left forearm towards the fingers. Yes. And gently look down or look up. Then inhale, come back and exhale, hands down. With your next inhalation, raising your both hands up. Exhale, bend forward just halfway and then bring your both palms down to the floor. Press your fingertips, lift the chest up and then bring your both forearms down. There. Inhale, lift your chest up. And with exhalation, sliding your right palms closer to your right inner edge of your right foot and grab your inner edge of your right foot, placing your right elbow down. Inhale, raising your left hand up. With exhalation, move your left hand to grab the outer edge of your right foot. There. And once you hold the edges of your foot, try to rotate your shoulders back up towards the ceiling and turn your head slightly to lift to look up. Sustain the posture while I am counting 5. 1. Keeping your foot relatively flexed, thighs rolled in. 2, 3, 4, and 5. With inhalation, raising your left hand up, then right hand up, and exhale, bend forward again and bring your both hands down, fingers in cup shape. First, lift your chest up and then bring your both forearms down, press your palm, maintaining the length of your spine. Now with exhalation, bringing your left hand closer to your left inner edge of your left foot. Inhale and raising your right hand up, and exhale, move your right hand to grab the outer edge of your left foot there, keeping your left elbow down to the floor there. Hold the edges of your foot. Once you get into the pose, try to roll your upper shoulder back and turn your head to look up. Hold for 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now inhale, raising your right hand up, then left hand up. Extend the spine and exhale, hands down to the side. And then revisit bound angle pose. So externally rotate your both legs, bring your feet together. Interlace your fingers, bring your hands under your feet, press your feet down, pull the fingers up, allow your knees and thighs to go down, and lift your chest up. And then shake your legs. From here, we're gonna revisit Janu Sirsasana, and this time you will see you can go a little bit deeper into the pose. So right leg forward, second toe is pointing up towards the ceiling, moving the excess flush of your buttocks out to the side, placing the sole of your left foot closer to the right inner thigh. There you have a little bit pressure in between your sole and your inner thigh. Allow your knees and thighs to go down, keeping your foot relatively flexed, pressing the fingertips and lift the chest up. Now inhale and raise your both hands up. You can hook your thumb to lift your sides of the torso up. Open your hands and exhale, bend forward first halfway and again lengthening your spine, and bring your both hands to grab your inner and outer edges of your foot. Press your palm against your foot and lift your chest up. There, your elbows are straight. Your second toe is pointing up towards the ceiling. Your thighs is rolled in. Your kneecap is engaged. Hold this posture while I am counting 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now inhale and raise your both hands up and exhale, hands down to the side, extending your both legs forward, bend your knees and just do some movements of windshield wiper, bringing your palms behind, press your palms and lift your chest up. There. Keep your feet hip width distance apart, toes are slightly in and heels slightly out. There. Lifting the chest up. From here, inhale. As you exhale, move your knees to the right side and head towards your left side. Keep pressing your palms and lifting the chest up. And then inhale center, exhale knees to the left, head towards your right side. One more round, inhale center, exhale knees to the right and head towards your left. Inhale center, exhale knees to the left and head towards your right side. And then return back to the center. Now from here we're gonna move into reverse table. So press your palm, lift your chest up, press your four corners of your both feet down and lift your pelvis up. There, into the reverse table. Keep pressing your four corners of your both feet down and pick the pelvis up towards the ceiling. And look up. Hold for 3 this time. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly release your buttocks down. Lie down on your mat. Hug your knees and swing side to side. Little bit spine relaxation before falling into Savasana. You can roll front and back as well. If you need any other movements before falling into Savasana, feel free to do some twisting or other movements, whatever your body wants to do before going to Savasana. And from here, once you feel that your lower back is relaxed, you have no tension on your spine, extend your both legs one by one, feet mat width distance apart. Toes out to the side, relax your feet, relax your ankle and bringing your hands by either sides of your toes. Close your eyes. While falling into Savasana, make sure you have no tension around your lower back, so you can roll the buttocks under, so your lower back is relaxing nicely on the floor. You have natural arch on your neck and your back of the head is nicely placed on the mat. Close your eyes and connect your breath. After Savasana, slowly bring your awareness back to the physical world and slowly start moving your toes, your fingers, and your ankles. Bring, move your neck side to side and then slowly bring your feet together and release your fingers over to your head. Stretch your arms and stretch your legs. And then slowly bend your knees. Turn to your right side. Support with your palm. And gently come into any sitting comfortable posture. Suppose in cross leg posture. And then conclude the class by chanting 1 Om and 3 Shanti. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take a deep inhale and deep exhale. And slowly bring your palms down on your knees and gently, softly open your eyes. Namaste. Hope you enjoyed this class. If you have any questions, please let me know by using the live chat. And for this upcoming month, I am providing daily live classes. For more details about it, please read below. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more free yoga classes. Have a nice day and see you soon.